And we are live.
Ooh woo.
Music.
Ooh woo.
Woo.
Uwu shall be the music for the interim.
It's nice to see everyone.
Hello, friends.
Hi. So, we come back to you on another glorious Tuesday. Yes, I know it's Monday. That's the joke. For another episode of Quest the Soaring City. This episode is titled Dragon Watch. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing. What do I say next? It's been a while.
Intro.
Who are
A
you?
week.
Who are you, stranger?
Oh yeah, I'm Nat. I'm the guide for this session. My pronouns are they, he, although the characters I play will use all of them. I play all the characters that these lovely folks don't. And I try to make them look good, but sometimes I succeed at making them feel bad, and that's good. Yeah.
Let's get
That's
sad.
me.
Let's get
Sam,
sad.
go. Sam,
Oh.
go.
Hey everyone, I am Sam. I go by they, them pronouns. I will be playing Rose Starfall, aka Teen Wolf, who goes by they or any pronouns, and Izza's down below me.
Hello, friends. I'm Izza. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Faris the Invoker, whose pronouns are also she, her. New overlay who is also in the wrong order. Megan, go.
It's always me. It's always me.
Shush.
Hello, I am Megan, and I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Lena, who also uses she, her pronouns. And I will throw it up to the doctor. Or
Oh, well, hello.
Robert.
I am Robert. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing the Doctor, Dr. Falmondinor, who uses he, they, and them pronouns. Ooh. Left.
Hi.
All right, I'm back.
So, we're gonna jump straight into this one. But you may have noticed, if you have a keen eye, that we have some new art on our overlay today. It's because our characters have their new season 3 looks, and as we go through our little intro in the story, we're going to have a little close narrative look at those. But we're gonna start off with Ro. So.
But
Sam. Ro, as we know, has been given this really important job of flying Valarith, right?
oh yeah.
But last time Valarith flew through these mountains, the Orlick Mountains. The city this is like 3 years ago. The city got attacked by a dragon. So now they want some people that they trust to be on the lookout on little gondolas way high up, to say they have really wide field of view. You have been trusted because you're a trusted member of this city's defense, to go with the doctor on one of those gondolas up way high, you'd be above the clouds, but it's a clear day. It is freezing cold, and as our camera pans up around this flying gondola, what do we see looking at Ro?
Well, Ro is sitting in the gondola. They are looking a little bit taller than we saw them last season. They haven't quite caught up with Lena in height, but they are getting there. They are now they've traded in their wolf ear hood, is now a very nice gray wolf fur capelet that they have around their shoulders, keeping them warm, which is worn over a rather nice red dress, like red coats, with a green dress underneath, both of which are already kind of looking a little bit shorter than they probably should be. Like maybe Rose already grown a few inches since they got them. And Rose's hair is a bit more red than it used to be and has grown out considerably since season 1 and is now pulled back in like multiple braids. They're wearing some sandals. They've still got Ferris's dagger worn on their hip. That's nice and visible, as well as a pouch of healing herbs that they got from the doctor. It's notable that the knife they found that has the Kulvrak symbol on it is not visible. They have it with them, but they keep it like tucked away. And of course, they have the Bloodstone necklace that is embedded into their chest now with these creeping black and dark red veins that are sort of spidering out from it. I think that about covers it.
That's not ominous at all. So said you were with the doctor. I misspoke. I meant Lena. Hope you're ready for that, Megan.
Surprise!
But as Lena is, camera pans over
Lena
to Lena on, with the hands around the gondola, little flying orb. Just from this little like closed cabin on the side, you hear this voice creak out to it. So it just says, "Is it safe to come out now?" You hear Everett's voice come out from one of the cupboards.
Lena should just not be allowed, first of all, to go anywhere alone with Ro, because we know what happened last time.
Did we learn anything?
Lena's like, looks at Ro, like, did you do this?
I didn't know. I
Looks
am
at Ro
surprised.
harder. You don't look surprised.
The cupboard pops up upwards, and Everett pops out. He has a somewhat crumpled pirate-style hat that he's found at some point recently, which is on top of his head. And he pops out like, "Oh, if we gotta see a dragon, I can't miss it."
Well, I mean, he has a pretty good point. It'd be pretty cool.
Besides,
Oh,
you'll
but
protect us, right?
It's very dangerous, Everett.
Yes, it is very dangerous, Everett. I don't
But-
know why you were saying it in a way that didn't sound sincere.
Well, okay, if you don't want me here, I'll just go back home. And he comes out of the cupboard and goes to walk off the side of the gondola. Do you do
Oh, wait,
anything
we're
in
too
response?
far.
I want to see how far he gets.
He legitimately just like, puts his arms out cross and just falls off the side.
Oh, should I?
No, I'll go.
And at that moment, with that look on Lena's face, I would like Megan to describe Lena's new look for this season.
She looks annoyed, thinking to herself, is this how Zeke feels all the time? Because it's not fun. Lena, what does she look like? It's like one of the, all of a sudden I'm like, I have no idea what she looks like. Lena is the same height as she always was. Ro's growth spurt was unexpected, but soon she will be tall. Ro will certainly be taller than Lena soon. Lena is very short, and is dressed in like quilted, like leather-ish, like heavy-duty clothing, all in shades of blue because the aesthetic. She has on one shoulder she has a pauldron that's made up of feathers that are, well, they're leather feathers, also in blue as kind of a covert nod to her former life as the magpie. And the pauldron is holding on a half cape, which was always kind of her style. And she has on her left arm, which is the fleshy arm, has the woven armband that Zake had made for her. They have matching ones because they're engaged now. And she's got a smattering of stars tattooed across her left hand and down her wrist. And
I didn't know about that
she's-
one.
Yeah, that's new. Yeah. Oh, and she has a boob window now, which I'm very just excited about, and everybody was laughing at me for because it's very impractical as far as adventuring clothing goes. But Lena is not a super practical person, and I love the aesthetic, so there's also that.
So, this kid, who presumably you were in charge of, although not of your own choice, just fell off the side of the gondola. You were a couple feet away from the edge. What do you do next?
They're like, Ro, catch him.
Kaka! I'll go ahead and albatross it. This kid
So
wasted
it's
my
Ro-
AP.
Dives
Can I
off
give you
the
my
side.
AP? No.
This road dives off the side of the gondola, going into a dive and growing into a grand feathered bird. You quite easily spy that Everett is hanging from the bottom of the boat with some style.
I will sort of telepathy at him, but so Lena can hear. Just be like, oh man, I wasted all my energy for nothing. I'll swoop down so he can like drop onto my bird back if he so desires.
That was cool, right, though?
Oh yeah, it was super cool. I don't let Lena hear that part. I'll swoop him back to the gondola. I'm staying in bird form for a while.
yeah, you gotta get your value out of it.
Like, I found him! He was hanging out under the boat. Get it? He was hanging out.
Oh, we were playing chicken, right?
I'm an albatross.
Yep. This is
Kaka!
fine. This is totally
Lena, you
fine.
spy something in the air, high up, just barely
Lord.
silhouetted against the sky. It's
I can
big.
see
It
it
has
coming in
two
the air.
wings. Yeah.
Tonight? Oh Lord.
Ah!
Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, you see something in the air, silhouetted against the sky, as wings. It's a little hard to make out the shape exactly at this distance. It's probably just a bird, right?
Yep. Probably. I've got. Let me see I've got my spy glasses. That I can zoom in and see things far away. Clearly.
Enhance.
All right,
Yeah,
so you zoom in and
enhance.
enhance.
Yeah.
You zoom in and enhance meme. And as you're kind of bringing them up to look, you see this thing turn sharply down and start diving towards you. As you start to get the spyglass and you're adjusting them and you're kind of getting it on the thing, it's hard. You see an adorable creature. This is a creature referred to as a Torto Mordo. They are winged turtles.
Oh, baby.
It's basically a sea turtle, but instead of, fins, they're just wings and they fly.
A sea of clouds.
And that's coming straight for your gondola.
But it's so cute.
But it's so cute.
Just open your
I'm
arms
gonna-
wide and catch it with love.
As it's in free fall. That surely won't hurt me at all. I would like to shift the gondola. I'm gonna grab the little steering wheel thing. And
An orb, you
just
pilot it with emotions.
the orb. Yep, I'm gonna use the emotions that I have to scoot us quickly to the side.
Well, this very agile flying turtle deftly adjusts much faster than the gondola can manage. You don't think you'll be able to outmaneuver its dive. It seems to be aimed for Ro.
Be like,
As
bro.
this thing's flying down, Everett scrabbles for something like inside his waistband. But he seems to be having
What-
trouble getting it out. Whatever it is.
What do you? Stop doing things, bro.
Ah,
Bro, it looks like it's heading for you. Do you want to try to, I don't know,
I
lead it
can
away?
Try, I guess. How big is this? What is it again?
It's a Torto Mordo.
Turtle.
Turt Reynolds.
It's a turret rental.
You haven't heard its name yet?
His
No,
name
we
is
know.
Turt Reynolds.
Yeah, we
yeah.
know. Izza has informed us.
Not anymore.
Don't take this from me.
so-
Nat. Don't.
How big is it?
It's a little bit smaller than a sea turtle. Like,
Oh,
if
okay.
it ran into you full speed, it would be a good clunker, but it's smaller than the albatross.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to make sure I'd actually be able to like grab it. I'll try, and I'll just take off and try to. It's in free fall, you said?
It's diving towards you.
Diving. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll sort of fly off and see if it follows me.
Yeah, that was kind of my
Uh,
intent, was to see if it'll.
As Rose starts to break off, it opens its mouth and puts out the most adorable squeal, and twists to follow Albatross Row. Also, I just found a creature called an albatross in these creature cards, and it is not a bird.
That is not what that means.
Like a colossal flying snake thing. Anyway, thought I'd share.
Weird. Okay.
That's way cooler.
Uh,
Yeah, okay, so I'll sort of call back to Lena. I think it likes me while it follows me.
Okay. I just didn't want it like going through the gondola.
I come
If you
back.
wanna- Yeah, why? Yeah. I guess. And then I'm gonna look
As
at
it's
Everett again and be like, do not do anything.
he's got his hand on something, but it's like in his pocket at this point, and he's like very clearly shying it away from Lena.
I'm like staring him down. It's like,
Just in case some things go bad. At this point,
case
the turtle puts the brakes on, and you can almost hear the skid, the cartoon skid sounds as it slows down in front of Albatross Row, and then very, very gingerly boops the albatross on the nose with a little bonk. Gonk.
That really likes me. I do it back.
And it starts to fly in like a figure eight, which seems somewhat frantic, and then goes to boop again.
Oh, I think it needs help. Oh yeah, I can cast while I'm in animal form, so I'll go ahead and cast Speak with Animals because I have that from my quirk.
Who needs AP?
Right? Who needs AP when we're gonna go deal with the dragon? I think it lasts for like an hour though, or something like
Yeah,
that.
All right.
It's been a while.
So what do you say to initiate this conversation? Because that
Oh.
seems like a fun way to kick that off.
Hi, buddy. Are you okay? Do you need help? I'm Ro.
It's just, I'm not okay. I'm okay. My friend needs help. I'm Tort.
Hi, Tort. Okay. Let's see. If me and my friends can try to help, and I'll switch to telepathying the others, and like I'll start flying back to the gondola and be like, "This is Tort. He's my friend now, and they need help, or their friend needs help."
Yeah, my friend's name is Tavish. He needs help.
Tavish needs help. We should help Tavish.
yeah, definitely. Where are they?
Where
That's a bit of a
is-
story.
Oh, it's a story. We have a story time.
Well, I guess it's not that complicated. And he
It's not that
he lands
complicated.
on the gondola, which is he's kind of heavy, all things considered. It sways
Mhm.
slightly, and he
I mean, there's a giant
Oh,
albatross
wing.
perched too. So.
yeah. This gondola is straining.
Oh,
He
Great.
pulls one of those little like sharp flying feathers out of the horizon, and you can just see a little column of smoke over the horizon.
Oh,
Like-
that's not good.
Far?
Tort, says, it's not, it's so, the smoke is coming from over the horizon. It's a lot of smoke. It's more than a campfire. He goes, over that way is a volcano. Tavish lives there.
Is it kind of in the way that we were going anyway, or is this out of the way?
This is the way Valarith is headed, because of course it
Okay.
is.
Well, naturally. I'll be like, oh, well, we were gonna be going that way anyway, so we can go
Okay,
check on Tavish, right?
you promise? I love him. I need your help.
Oh no! And just Big Bird head looks at Lena, like,
Lena's just sitting there like, I don't know what this turtle is saying. Like,
oh, Tavish needs help! Tort's really worried about him, and it says he lives in a volcano. That way, Big Bird wing, like, sort of smacks Lena a little bit as I point.
is this time sensitive? Like, should just we go, or should we go
Well, yeah,
get the other?
Tavish protects this area from like danger. So while he's not, he needs help. The whole area needs help.
Oh no, Tavish protects this whole area from danger, and whenever he needs help, then that means the area needs help.
Like normally, whenever I need help, I go to Tavish.
Normally, whenever
Now
Tort
Tavish needs help.
No worry, I won't keep doing it.
Oh my lord. Well, yeah.
For the record,
let's-
this turtle was named Tort before the Turt Reynolds memes. For the record.
Well, now it's Turt.
Yeah, it's Turt.
His name is Turt. It's unanimous. Sorry.
Chad agrees.
It's a stupid job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I guess let's go see this turtle's friend. Yeah. Seems like a fine idea. I mean, we were coming out here to look. Can you ask if their friend is like another turtle like them?
Yeah. Turt is your friend. Like also turtle friend like you, or are they something else? You know, like me or like us? And I point at my human-y friends.
They're kind of like me. Like they fly and they have wings and like scales. Although they're a little bit bigger and they breathe fire.
Oh, neat. I relay this. Because I'm guessing Ro actually doesn't necessarily know dragons.
So, we came out here to look for a dragon, yes?
You were set here to be on watch in case a dragon tried to attack the city.
Well, the dragon's not going to
But now it needs your help.
Yeah, so we know it's not going to attack the city. So, okay. All right, well, we came out here to make sure a dragon wasn't going to attack. If the dragon needs help, the dragon's not going to attack. So I guess that's one job done, but I guess now we help dragon. Yes? Looking
What's
at
she saying?
So we can help him, right?
Yeah, says Everett.
You're going home.
But there's a dragon to see.
We need to go get the others.
Yeah.
Is it like...
Uncle Zake will help me find the dragon?
No, they will not. I can guarantee you that. Your chance of seeing a dragon begins and ends with me.
Well, maybe it would be good to have more people. Does the trouble that Tarvish is in, would it be good to have more people? I asked to Tort.
Well, Tavish doesn't seem to recognize me anymore, and he gets really aggressive, and there's some other people who've moved into his lair. So I think some other, distractions could be useful.
Oh yeah, we might need
No,
some
the
help.
fire cone only goes so wide.
Sure.
Christ.
I think we're gonna need some help. Apparently, Tarvish is like maybe sick or something. Not acting like him, and he's being all mean. And there's some meanies who moved into his house, and they weren't invited. And I don't know. We might need to kick them out, I guess.
Great. Great. This is excellent. This is awesome. I was hoping maybe it was just like sick or something and we like heal it, make it feel better, but if it's just super mean, great. Dragons are historically very easy to deal with when they're acting super mean. All right. Cool. And I'm gonna grab the orb and start heading back towards the city. Like, let's go get the others and help a dragon, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna get help, Torque. Do you want to come with us?
Yeah, as long as no one eats me.
No, I won't let anybody eat you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. So we start heading on down. Okay. And we're going to zoom on down to Crown Tower. On the top of Crown Tower, standing, surveying, because someone's got to fly this damn thing, is our lovely Ferris and Alika. Alika is currently on the Iron Eye, because Ro is on Dragon Watch, and having maybe a little bit of a struggle with it. The city's jerking on occasion.
I think every now and then Faris kind of reaches out a hand and is like, do you want me to help? I have this thing did, shoot me in the head with magic, so maybe I can.
I need to be able to do this. I need to get this.
Okay.
There was another one though, if you want to help.
Sure.
All right. And as Ferris is moving over to the other Iron Eye, Izza, can you tell us what that girl looks like?
What that girl looks like. So yeah, Faris would now be wearing her new armor, the snazzy new armor that was commissioned for her by Alika for her role as Vanguard of the city. So the new armor, the general shapes and function echo those of the old Solari armor, like the circular stomach plate and the paneling around the waist, but it's now a full breastplate as opposed to plates held together with chainmail, and it's in white and gold. A little bit dinged up because she's tried to get some use out of it, so she doesn't just look like she's walking around in shiny, completely new armor, like she hasn't done anything. And the center of the breastplate is adorned with the symbol of Valarith, which is this sort of compass-like shape in gold with a wing-like pattern etched in block lines spread around it. And she's also wearing the Vanguard badge that Alika gave her, which is the same emblem on a red sash around her waist. The rest of her armor, including bracers and greaves and pauldrons, are decorated in a manner that sort of combines the patterns, shapes, and colors of the emblem of Valarith with a touch of the spiraled sunray patterns of the Solari. And instead of her old chainmail shirt, she now wears a shirt of gleaming golden scale mail under her armor, and beneath that, this sleeveless red tunic with golden trim. The scale mail cuts off at her upper arm, so her biceps are showing, as are more of the Solari tattoos than were before. And people can see these sort of rings of spirals that go in bands around her arms, and then one long pattern of rings going down the length of her entire arm, all the way down to her hands, where there's another ring of spirals and waves tattooed on the back of her hand, and smaller rings tattooed around each finger. And she also carries a new spear to match her armor, with the same sort of design aesthetic behind it, but she still also keeps her old Solari dagger on her as well. And tied to the spear is a piece of red fabric, which actually happens to have been cut off from the scarf from her old uniform. And draping from the pauldrons is a cloak which gradients from deep red to yellow at the bottom, matching her hair. And speaking of her hair, firstly, it now looks much less unkempt than it did before. Instead of the sort of wild shoulder-length mop, she started wearing her slightly longer hair in a half up, half down style with Dutch braids around her head. And then some of the loose hair is also now in smaller plaited braids and also decorated with some little golden ring beads that look rather like the ones Alika wears in her box braids.
Speaking of Alika, she has upgraded her single war-worn sword into a pair that are much more nicely crafted and have ring pommels, and also has adorned herself with, because up in the mountains it's quite cold, with a big, lovely cloak that is clasped together with a clasp made to look like the symbol of Valarith, because why not?
Nice.
What were we doing? Sorry, my brain just got washed out by all that armor description. It was
Oh
good.
god.
Our cool ladies in armor were piloting the city.
As you're piloting the city, you happen to notice that there is a gondola headed straight for Crown Tower. And on that gondola seems to be a couple large blobs. It's quite far away, but Alika pulls a spyglass out and gets to go looking.
That wouldn't be Ro, would it?
I mean, it's a giant albatross. It's usually Ro.
I guess.
There's also a turtle? She, hands the spyglass over so you can look.
Faris looks as well and just kind of mutters like, can they split into multiple animals now? Is that a thing they can do?
As you look through the spyglass, you do catch Everett peering over the side with his little crumpled hat waving down.
Did they take Everett with them? Did that looks very scared all of a sudden.
And there is indeed a turtle, although you spy that the turtle has feathered wings, which at least helps explain it a little bit.
Does it though?
No.
Well, I guess Ro made friends with some weird bird turtle. And now they're coming home?
This isn't the weirdest thing that's happened this month.
No. By the way, bird turtle, Bertle, just throwing it out there.
We've all said
not
it.
Paris.
Is there a T or is it a D for Bertle?
Bertle.
Turtle.
Everyone had the same thought.
just had to. So yeah, I guess Faris will move away from the I that she was controlling, since Alika still has control of one of them, and will sort of walk over to whichever bit of the tower it looks as though the gondola's going to land on.
Yeah. The tower has these two jutting out landings on either side, so where you can bring a flying craft up to it.
Mm-hmm. Her cloak is billowing in the wind. It looks very cool.
Yeah, looks very cool. Also, the gondola pulls on up, and you see the whole boisterous company, and the turtle begins flying again. Tort. Tort. His name is Tort.
Tort
and
Reynolds.
Tort and Tavish. They're inseparable.
I'm here for the turtle dragon husbands.
And that's how you get dragon turtles.
Here you go.
Yeah.
How didn't I see this coming?
I thought you did it
No,
deliberately.
Yeah, is that not a choice?
It's us you play with today, right?
Yeah, maybe your other group is not like this, but we are like this.
No, I didn't set out to do the dragon turtle thing. That was an accident.
Well, it happened.
Well, it happened.
Yeah.
It's in the universe now. Lena will
Tort
the gondola
is-
parked.
Yeah. Tort is babbling off. Only Ro can hear it. Is this everyone? Can we go now? Can we go now?
I'm gonna
Seems very
walk
anxious.
past that towards Ferris and Alika. Be like, so something happened, and now we have to go help a dragon.
It's a turtle.
That
the city
is
stops
indeed
when you
a
say help a
turtle.
dragon. Like, sorry, I think I misheard that. What?
I am normally one for antics. It's kind of in my wheelhouse. But that turtle told us, well, told Ro, and then Ro told us, that their friend, a dragon, who lives in a volcano, is angrier than usual because somebody moved into their cave and we need to help them. And also Everett stowed away in the
noticed that.
gondola. So there's that to deal with. But mostly
Everett
the
is-
dragon thing.
Everett is on Albatross Row, ready to go. Just like,
Everett, you are not going to fight a dragon with us.
it sounds like we're gonna help a dragon, not fight a dragon, to be totally safe. Please, when else do I get to see a dragon? They're so rare now.
Everett.
Don't worry, he seems to think that Zake's going to let him come.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
I know, right?
Oh no, he's doing the cute face. Can't look at him.
With like Albatross Road doing cute bird face directly underneath wherever it's writing them.
Everett, you need
Yes?
to understand that we do some dangerous things. And we are not going to be able to do the things that we need to do if we're worried about you getting hurt.
Oh, come on. I'm same age as Row. They can come. Why not me?
They
He
can
has
turn
a
into
point.
a bird. When you can turn into a bird, you can start coming with us on adventures.
He swings off of Bird Row and down to the ground. Fine. I'm holding you to that. And he starts stalking off.
Good luck with your magical training.
If the doctor and your uncle are home, send them over here, please. Thank you.
I'm never gonna get
Okay.
tired of hearing Zake called his uncle. It's so good.
I'm just sad Nunu's not here for us to see him cringe about it.
I need you guys to
Picture it so
formally
clearly.
adopt Everett so you can say if your father is home.
There is no one less suited to be a parent than Lena. You know what?
Oh.
Or
And yet,
Zake. The two of them are not suited to be parents or guardians of any child.
and yet Ro lives with you. And also Everett.
It's
This is valid.
But the doctor's there, so
Not Ferris, the doctor's the one who gets named.
Ferris is younger than Lena, so I can't very well
That's
be like,
valid.
oh, well, Ferris is there to be a mom.
Yeah.
Though Ferris did have younger siblings. Lena was an only child, so she doesn't get it.
Yeah, the doctor did
Ferris
learn
has
how to
big
be a
sister
great parent
energy.
with, a father who disowned him, a master who berated him constantly to teach him to toughen up, all that
It's
stuff.
fine.
Best parent.
It's fine.
And
You're
sounds
a
like you're really
nurturing
good role
type.
models.
You're a nurturing type.
So we're gonna
Okay,
smash cut forward a little bit to the doctor arriving. You were home alone. You don't know where Zake is.
Of course. Left
But
a note.
Everett
just in
came
case.
by. Was kind of
Something
upset
tells
about
me he'll
something,
be
but
home
didn't.
Something tells
didn't
me he'll
wanna
be
talk
home in
about
like
it.
3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, sounds probably that. And sent you off to Crown Tower. And then he's headed off somewhere across town.
I won't ask.
I'm so glad you decided to not ask.
Because you did. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, of course the doctor heads downtown.
Yeah, as you approach Crown Tower, you see a turtle circling at the top. You'll get to ask questions about that when you get up top, which is right now. As the doctor arrives up the steps, or the lift, it's your call, honestly, onto the crown of Crown Tower, and steps. Let's do the lift, as you have the epic stepping out of the elevator shot. Tell us about the doctor's new visage.
Well, as the doctor steps out of the elevator, you can see he's still wearing his lovely hat, his very wide-brimmed hat, though he has remade their Plague Doctor mask. It is a little bit longer to make it work better as an item for keeping the plague from escaping. The doctor now wears blackened steel pauldrons with the symbol of his house made in the colors of his house, crimson and gold, on them. Gold chain link across them to hold them together, with a raven feathered cloak coming down from underneath, attached directly to the pauldrons, sweeping down his body. He's wearing a black vest, very similar to a bartender's vest, with golden buttons that hold it together. Black kind of dressy pants, but not too dressy. Long black leather boot on his left leg, and his right leg down at the knee is prosthetic, and he has actually upgraded his prosthetic leg from his previous wooden one to a metal and more sturdy one for this year to help them deal with all of the craziness that they've had to go through recently.
Yeah, it's armored. I love it. You're bearing the lead here. Tell me about the scythe.
Hold on, it's gonna come. The doctor's right hand now is constantly glowing in light and is gauntleted. Both hands are gauntleted with black and steel. And, well, right now there's not a scythe in the doctor's hand, but every once in a while one just seems to appear. A scythe that he got from a crypt somewhere, nobody knows. It's never really been explained. And that he has redesigned himself to be a little more within his wheelhouse, having a bird's skull on the top of it, and seething black energy when it is out.
Excellent. That seems safe. I did hear Dark Steel.
Dark
yes,
Steel.
Thank you, Megan.
Yes, Megan, I was talking about you.
The best of all the dark steels.
Yeah. And then, for technical purposes, we're going to take a very short break. Very short.
Believe you.
Just a couple minutes.
Yes, fam, we are going to be right back in just a few moments. It won't be very long.
Yes, just
Love you.
we just have to go retrieve something.
Yes, we have to retrieve something very important. So be
Very
right.
important.
Okay.
Precious
Do it.
cargo.
And we're back. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, the
Well,
Gabby.
3 of us did it without planning it. Amazing. I love you guys.
Ooh, fucking woo.
Ooh, we're back.
Ooh, we're back.
Woo.
+1.
+1.
We found
Found
it.
the lava.
We found Zeke.
We found Uncle Zake. Don't worry.
Uncle Zake.
I'm
Right.
here.
So
We're not.
the doctor had just arrived onto the crown of Crown Tower. We are going to go off to this volcano and help this turtle, help their dragon friend to feel better. The
You can say
description
boyfriend.
was that they were getting aggressive and didn't recognize them anymore, and that normally they help protect the area, but now they need protection. I'm sure there's no nefarious underplot going on that this turtle couldn't convey to you because they're a turtle.
This is legit.
The doctor's
Definitely
gonna
not.
bring some herbal Pepto-Bismol with him because I'm figuring this might be just lava indigestion. You know, the lava's kind of acting up.
Heartburn.
Yeah, a little bit of heartburn.
You know,
What
when
do
you eat
people
lava, you have to be very
understand that
selective about it.
you cannot eat lava? What do people understand?
Wait, no, you
understand
can.
about
You just
this?
have to be very
Yeah.
selective about
Yeah.
when you
Also,
do
how
it
much
once.
you eat.
dragon.
Yeah, you
Also-
get to do it
once, I know.
Brilliant lava.
Also, it's a dragon. Like, come on.
Dragon.
Dragon can eat as much lava as they want as a treat. Nat's wondering what they have done to deserve this.
And that's the
That-
one who
yeah,
was like, "Yeah, I'll have them go meet a dragon in a volcano." After
Yeah.
Izza was joking about wanting to eat lava, like they brought this upon
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Like they didn't. That's fair. We have done nothing wrong
Except-
in our entire lives.
I accept no responsibility for this. So the doctor just made it up to the top of the tower, and there's a turtle and Rose and albatross, and you may be slightly confused as to what's happening.
But I do
Or
want
not.
to become famous. Sorry, I was distracted modding.
You beat me
Oh.
to it.
But do you want to buy followers?
I do. Followers are priceless. So yeah, the doctor goes to be like, "Oh, you made it. Was Zeke not home?"
Oh, Zeke was not home. I left a note just in case.
It's very important to leave a note. Yeah, that's good.
Just in case.
Did Everett stay at Starfall Spire? Is he still there?
Is
You
he?
didn't hide away in your cloak or something.
Yeah, like is he?
Hold on, I have to think.
Oh,
Have
he's
I
real
ever
sneaky.
have I ever helped? No. Okay, Everett's not a patient. There's no confidentiality. No. I had to go somewhere.
He's probably going to find his way back onto that gondola somehow.
Well, I want it to be known. This isn't on me. I
It's,
did my due diligence. What
Everett-
happens next?
The elevator dings. Bing.
What are you? Oh, all of you. Okay. Where are you going?
Yeah, we never hang out, all of us together.
No, we're very rarely seen en masse.
Not here. I was literally downstairs and I saw the doctor come in. I just said, "Sure, let's see what the doctor's up to," because doctor's suspicious,
Oh.
and then I come here and everyone's here.
I
Sure.
mean,
Well, do you
to
want
be
to
fair,
come
we've
help
all been here twice together.
Yeah, also,
now
do you
this
want
is
to
just a
come
third time.
help us help this turtle help a
Yeah,
dragon? Apparently, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
We're going.
Doctor,
to
do
go
you
see a
remember the
dragon.
circumstances we were all here together?
Yeah, and now there's a dragon, so it honestly feels like similar circumstances.
Valarith starts to rumble. And Alika throws her hands up, and the city stops and goes, "I love all of you, but you're really distracting. I'm trying to fly this thing."
Lena's
So maybe
gonna
we
lean
should-
over to Ferris and be like, "She says she loves you."
She said she loved all of us. Shut up.
But that includes you. Okay. Sorry, Alika. That's our bad. We will just hop on in this gondola and get out of your hair.
Do it Quickly, please. There could be another dragon, I guess.
What are the chances of that?
That'd be neat.
Sometimes
Dragons.
dragons like to. Not any, but happen.
So shall we
Tort
go?
Just, Tort just sidles over to Ro and goes, what's a dragon?
I haven't actually ever seen one, but I think it's kind of like this big lizardy thing.
Follow-up question. What's a lizard?
So like a long, kind of usually skinny, like scaly thing with like 4 legs. Oh, like this, and I'll shift.
The turtle kind of it's like, okay, now a little bit bigger. And can you sprout wings?
Oh, I've never tried combining things before. No.
Bro, why are you a lizard?
I was showing Tort what dragons look like, but I can only do half of one. Oh, so if you take like this and pretend like when I was a bird, I'm like gesturing with lizard arms to Tort. Then that's kind of like what a dragon looks like in the pictures that the doctor showed me.
Follow-up question. Who's Tort?
Oh!
The turtle.
Lizard gestures.
It looks more like a tortoise to me.
And the flying turtle is our friend? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he came looking for help for his friend. So we're gonna help, because that's what you do when people ask you for help.
Sure. Okay, I guess we have the time for it. It looks around at everyone. Yeah?
I
I
didn't have
quiet
any
week.
plans.
If an angry dragon is involved, I think to make time for it, have one.
I mean, I was sent to go watch for a dragon, so if we go see a dragon, then that's my job
Well,
done.
you said that this dragon was apparently acting different than usual, so maybe we can prevent it from doing any harm to anyone else. And let it just live its life quietly by it.
The
with its
turtle
turtle friend.
made it seem like they just protected the area normally, and now they're acting weird. So if we help them, they'll just go back to protecting the area, and then they'll be so grateful for us for helping that they'll just let us fly on by.
I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen.
We
Let's go.
can all be friends.
The turtle scoots to the edge of the tower and scoots off in a dive, and then back up. into the air.
Oh, neat.
All right, well, let's go, and I will go get on the gondola and get the orb ready to go do a little bit of flying.
Faris goes over to Alika and just gently puts a hand on her back and leans in and is like, "Do you remember to take a break?"
Yeah. So someone else will be coming for a new shift in 20 minutes. It's fine.
Good. I'll see you in a bit.
Be safe. Dragons breathe fire.
I know what dragons do. I'll be safe, don't worry.
All right.
They already fighting.
Sidles away.
Stress.
Lizard Row just
Like,
grabs
bears,
onto
let's go!
someone.
Crabs away.
So you all get into the gondola and it starts to ascend, and the turtle starts to just circle above. And at this point, the volcano is in sight. It's a grand, angry boy, shooting out the bright cartoony puffs of smoke high into the sky. And you fly. Lena, can you tell me, just on a casual level, what emotion is Lena using to fly the gondola? I need to judge how long it takes for you to get there.
I always do I go with my gut instinct, which is general annoyance. And I feel like that's the strongest emotion she's feeling right now, is just like What?
Suspicion that Everett is on the ship.
And she's just expecting Everett to pop out somewhere.
Imagining as you're
Or
taking off,
be
Lena
like-
checks the cupboards.
Yeah.
Or be like hanging from the undercarriage or something. Like, Lena's also a spy. She knows where spies hide.
You give this gondola, which isn't a very big ship, a very thorough once over, and do not spy anyone.
Still paranoid.
Of course.
Just as a precaution, I'm gonna shield up while we're on the gondola.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly this baby with some annoyance and aggravation. Just
We
make
love it. We love it.
Yeah, we love it. We gotta make it constructive. We gotta take the bad and we gotta turn it into something constructive and useful.
So the little wooden eye just spins between your hands, and the gondola sails out ahead of Valarith, high into the sky. Valarith isn't heading like straight at the volcano, because why would you fly directly over the smoke spewing thing? But it's like, gonna go across it at an angle. So you start to break off a little bit. And within the span of probably an hour, in this 5 of you in a fairly close quarters with a turtle circling, you make it to the rim of this volcano. Do you intend to land? Do you want to search the mountainside for an entrance that isn't in the caldera? What is the game plan?
Yeah, like, I'd like to set it down so that we have a place so like we can easily get back. But if there isn't a like does this thing have like a neutral? Can I just like put it in park or neutral? Like,
So
Can we idle the
floating?
gondola?
Can we idle
The-
it?
normally you could, but this far away from Valarith, the forces
Mm.
that keep it aloft are weaker, so it can't self-sustain itself. So you could put it on the rim of the volcano.
Yeah,
Sure, that's safe. There's also a secondary, small plateau off the side, maybe 50 meters down from the rim.
Doing math.
There's a tree.
That feels safer.
Lena going with the safe option? What are you, a parent now?
How dare you? We're landing this bitch on the edge of the volcano.
Hell yeah.
Into the lava.
Did it.
We're diving straight into the lava.
Yes, I can be. That's the easiest way to do so. You won't show you. I just want to
Right.
put it a place that's not like gonna set it on fire.
Yeah, it's not in there's enough room on the rim that's not in danger of falling in. It's not in danger of lighting on fire. I do need you to roll the die to make the landing.
As long as I don't have to parallel park.
It is indeed very much like parallel parking.
Well, that's an 11.
So that's a mixed success.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 options here. One, after everyone is out and safe, the gondola tumbles into the volcano. So everyone's safe, but the gondola falls. The other one is the mystery option. I have something in mind, but it wouldn't become immediately apparent.
I have to go with the mystery option.
Excellent. So you park the gondola on the rim. It seems nice and safe. Everyone get out.
Like,
Nothing bad
who
happens.
can resist the allure of
TM?
the mystery option?
So
Pirates
JJ
come and
mystery
steal it while
box.
we're gone.
Nope. Nobody should let Luna make decisions for the group as a whole. This is a learning experience, everyone.
Ro, are you still an animal? How long does that last?
There is no time limit on it.
They're a
actually.
lizard.
So at the moment, yeah, I think I'm just sort of still chilling as a lizard from showing Tort what they look like. I don't know. I've been just like crawling from shoulder to shoulder over the last hour.
Excellent. A mostly dark gray, but with a spot of red swallow comes and lands on the back of the turtle.
On the back of the turtle.
Yes.
Oh, neat.
It hops a couple times.
Tort, is this one of your friends too?
Nope.
Oh. Hey, do you know Tarvish? Are you looking for help also? Because we are here to help.
Psst. Psst. Bro, it's me. Everett.
What?
I fucking
Oh,
knew it!
You know
You
that,
don't
you know
have
that,
to say
that
I
old
knew
guy?
when he
Nobody
just
else
appeared last
understands
session, it
me.
was because he was like a mouse or something.
It's,
In his
you know that
defense,
old
I
guy?
did say if he could turn into a bird, he could come. God.
You know that old guy, Hawkfrost? He makes potions. I figured one of them gonna turn me into an animal.
Oh, so cool. You look really cool.
Yeah.
For
I
your
heard
sake,
that
I
already.
hope this is permanent.
Next session, fix Everett.
Oh,
That's
no.
the rest of the
A
season.
whole
y'all.
other
Listen,
season
he's
arc
a
of
bird for
No,
fixed
now we can put him in a
character.
cage.
no. Yeah, he has made his tiny bird bed. He's made his nest.
Anyway, can you turn me back now?
I don't know how to do it for other people.
Who's this bird, Ro? Is this another
Yeah, friend of yours.
Another friend of Tort's?
I
Call me
mean,
Kyle.
He is a friend, yes. Lizard Rose kind of shifting their weight on whoever's shoulder they're on. I don't
Think
know,
we're
on
on
the
the floor?
doctors right now, sure.
No.
Yes?
Who's the bird?
Well,
No.
my like weird lizard eyes are like not looking at Lena.
No, tell them. Tell them you made a new friend. You're like some special wilderness energy thing. Like animals just come to you. Like I'll just be one of those. This
Oh.
bird is like waving its wings, gesticulating as it's saying this.
The way
Well.
Ro does, I'm sure, when they're a bird.
Yeah. Yep.
Bird looks very frantic.
Yeah, is it okay?
Yes.
Ro?
Could also be a friend of the dragons.
the-
Maybe I'm also trying to look for help for Tavish. Say something. You stalled too
who's-
long. You look suspicious.
Who's the bird, Ro?
Oh, thanks, Ashley. You're in trouble now.
And no, I think Lizard Rose sort of shrinks down when Zake's like tone takes on that sound, and it's just like, it might be a friend that we know, maybe.
A friend who was here a few minutes ago.
Maybe.
To be fair, an hour passed.
It's been a long time. Like a really long time.
Like a friend from your forest or a friend from like yesterday?
Reveals so
Fake a stroke.
uncomfortable because they hate lying. Fake a stroke. I do sort of think that as they start feeling more like uncomfortable and awkward, the doctor's pauldron starts heating up.
What? Ow!
Sorry. Flump. I'll like just slither off your shoulder onto the gondola floor.
Ro?
It's,
What's going on?
I just realized the mental image, the entire party interrogating the lizard.
on the doctor's shoulder.
That's not even like top 10 weirdest things we've ever done.
Probably not, no.
Ro, can you just tell us what's going on,
You-
please?
We won't be
Um,
upset with you.
Well,
Looks at bird.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we did say that if he could turn into a bird and follow us.
Oh,
he could
Jesus
come
Christ,
with
it's
us.
Everett.
What?
Who's
Oh, now the
Jesus
game's
Christ?
Wait,
We're all like,
This
"Who?"
old wizard.
wait,
Old
wait.
wizard.
How
Everett
did
can
Everett-
transform into animals?
The swallow flies onto Lena's shoulder and
For fuck's sake.
That was amazing. Swallows don't even have that long of a tongue.
Just like
Can we still see Valarith in the distance?
yes.
He's your nephew.
Everett, I'm gonna say this once. You take your tiny bird wings and fly back to the city this instance.
Looks at Lena.
In his defense, I did say he could come if he could turn it to a bird.
Lena?
You were using it as an example, right? You weren't saying
Yeah, I
literally.
know.
But you did say
Now
it.
it feels disingenuous.
We are not taking Everett with us when we're going
We
into
can
a
just-
dragon's lair.
You can just like
Well,
lock him in
tell
here,
them
just
that
close the
honesty
door.
is important when you're raising a child.
Oh, that's true. Kyle, I mean, Everett says that honesty is important when you're raising a child, and honesty
I am not
is
raising
So
really-
is
a
them not
child.
getting them not getting burned to death by a dragon's breath. So I think Everett should go home.
Oh,
I'm
Varys says,
agile
oh,
like
wait,
this.
You can hear
I'll be
her.
fine.
Are you going to be able to turn back into a person?
Probably.
I see.
Almost
How did you
certainly.
even turn into a bird?
I love this is all being fed through Sparrow, Everett, to
Yeah.
Lizard, Row, and to the party.
I
Wait,
know
what?
an apothecary.
Why are we even questioning this? No, we don't need answers to these questions. We just need this idiot of a child to go back to the city. This is all
Okay,
we
we
need.
don't need to insult him. Just Everett, please.
No, we
It's not
can't.
safe. Just go home, please.
Or we can just
The
like close him
swallow
up
is
in
looking
the
at
gondola.
Zake and cocks head to the side and just flies off.
Oh, you made it bad.
Need to call him an
Um,
idiot.
It is not flying towards Valarith. I will note.
So good job,
Wait,
Uncle
Everett,
Zeke.
Everett, come back here. I'll talk to them.
I think you heard
He
his
dives down
feelings.
behind a tree. You lose sight of him.
Mm,
Fine. Great. Cool.
Well, I had an idea. I was going to do something, but now
I mean, Zake could go talk to him.
his uncle.
Does it look like I fly?
change and give you a ride.
Have Ro. You'd need Ro to talk to him anyway since he's in a bird form. So,
Oh,
Spent all my AP
Why?
switching forms back and forth.
he's your
like
nephew.
yeah. I
So I don't want to be pressuring here, but like my friend is in this volcano.
Oh, Tord is worried about his friends.
We'll
okay.
get to his friend. I guess we have to do family things first.
I get it. I my thing's a family thing too.
That is a good point, but we will help. Don't worry.
All right, Tort, can you take me to me and Ro to the damn birds? We'll then help your friend, I promise.
Okay, hop on. And he kind of turns to show his back to you, and then takes one of the wings and slaps his back like, "Come sit down."
Low lizard walking over.
It's very cold. Your cold-blooded lizard form is getting a little tired.
I'm gonna take a nap on the ride. I'm just watching Robert.
And he the turtle slides off a precipice and does the dive to take off thing again. And goes to find a swallow who is an upset child. I fucking love all of you.
You know, I just really want to know, Nat. Zake is sitting on the tortoise, the turtle.
Torto Morto.
His name is Turt Reynolds.
Yeah, Turt Reynolds.
Tort
Reform.
no last name given.
Tort Reform. Zake is sitting on them.
Yeah. Probably hanging on.
So, I mean,
Sure.
I think this is important. I mean, what does Zake look like, and thus look like while sitting on the
Oh,
turtle?
right. That.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part. So as you are falling through the sky on the back of a turtle with a lizard, tell us what your character looks like for this new season. Nunu.
Absolutely. So, as opposed to the previous seasons where Zeke wore more of a bulky, heavily equipped armor and pieces of clothing, this time around, to match more their style of fighting, you easily find them wearing light leather clothes, blue in tone, with golden rivets all along. Very similar to Alina's pattern of armor as well. But on top of that, he's sporting what Izzet told me is called a waterfall jacket. In tones of blue, covering the majority of the armor, and on top of that jacket as well, on only one of the shoulders, he's wearing a similar studded leather shoulder pad and an arm guard. Currently, on his back slings the magical scabbards, which appears to be empty, but actually contains his scimitar. And yeah, this is all you see. Oh, funny thing. If in previous seasons you remember Zeke wearing a mask, the mask is gone. And underneath it, just a very pleasant, welcoming, smiling face and a flashy nose piercing. Basically, that's it. That's all the differences that are now in place.
I would like to take a quick moment to shout out Izza, who drew all of these character arts. They are all fantastic.
Hey, Izza.
Yes.
They're really amazing.
Thank you. I had lots of
Izza
fun
is the
designing these
best.
babies.
So good, so good.
Thank you. Character design is my passion.
Good.
So, as Zeke and Ro are skating off into the distance, say Ferris, you notice that the little orb that hovers on the back end of the gondola to pilot it just sags and then drops. Kind of hovers over like a hemisphere that normally just kind of sits there.
Well, that doesn't look good. She'll approach it and try to sort of, she can use magic. She's piloted a gondola before. She's just going to try and inspect it and see if it's broken, if she can fix it.
Gondola's, all the magic energy from it's just been sapped out. It's dead. It's a boat.
Nah.
I see what you did there, Nat.
Lena, not to insult your piloting skills, but I think the gondola's drained of magic somehow. It's a bit of a rough landing. I don't know if that did it or if it's just, do they just run out eventually?
Did I just freeze? Damn it. When they're far away from Valarith, they are a little less magical, but it shouldn't have.
Valarith is still getting
died.
closer, not farther away right now. So that one doesn't quite line up.
Possible it might be
I'll level with
proximity to
you,
this.
Ferris. I don't know how magic works, so it could be anything.
Well, if we can't figure it out, the doctor can always bamf us back, so...
Oh, that's true.
Forgot about that. Damn it.
There you go.
That's why I said that it does not matter if we
Yeah.
destroy this thing or not.
It's just,
Doctor.
Alika will be missing one more gondola. One more gondola I don't
Yeah,
return
we just
to
keep
Valarith.
losing gondolas.
Yeah, this city is
The
done.
worst track record.
We'll bring her
Our
a nice
insurance
lava
premiums
snack.
keep
Starship
going up.
shuttle- Treating them like freaking an away team on a starship shuttlecraft.
They're just like Boris bikes, right? You just pick one up, take it wherever you want to go, and leave it there. Like that's.
But
That's how it works.
We'll,
the
we'll make it
council
up
is
to her
going
by
to start
bringing her
just
some lava.
giving us
as
the
a treat.
old, like, broken down gondolas that are barely working because they know it's just not coming
Yeah.
back.
All right. Doctor, you do notice that it's peering down into the caldera of this volcano through the hazy smoke. It's hard to make out details, but you can make out a few oddly colored lights, kind of almost like flickering flames, but they're purple and green, not lava colored.
That is strange.
I'm sure it's nothing.
There are... Ferris, Lena. There are
Yeah?
oddly colored lights down there. It looks to be multicolored flame.
And as the three of you line up, some of the smoke kind of dissipates for a moment, and you can make out metallic pipes running down one side of the caldera deep into the volcano. Something's been built in here.
Oh, if Turt were here, I'd ask them if that is always here. But I'm assuming that could have something to do with the dragon
They-
not being happy.
They did say that they said that people had moved in, and that was something that upset their friend. So maybe that's what they meant.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe someone's
we
trying
can
to
ask
mine
them
something or produce something in the volcano, and it's
or reroute some of the lava, maybe for heating purposes.
Or something nefarious.
There's a moment as the volcano quivers and the smoke stalls for a moment, and much faster than you would ever expect, a magnificent gray dragon flies, launching itself out of the volcano. It has these big jagged scales that are about the size of a fist. On its head is some sort of contraption made from dull iron. And as it swoops out of the volcano, it is going to attempt to grab Lena.
Well, that's not
I was just about
very
to say. I was just about to say, I'm gonna ride this dragon.
You are going to ride
I
this
was
dragon.
thinking the same thing.
I'm like, I'm gonna ride that. Daenerys
So it
who?
succeeds at
Oh, of course it
wrapping
does.
a big ass claw around Lena as it keeps going, takes off. It squeezes you for 2 points of damage, and wheels its head around as it's flying away and unleashes a cone of fire on Ferris and the Doctor.
Well,
I
Dan.
need each of you to roll the die to dodge.
Okay.
If only this was a spell.
13.
18.
How much did you get, Robert?
18.
Okay, so you take 2 damage. Ferris takes 7, though.
Ooh. Good thing I
Ooh.
put up that shield.
And before you even have a chance to act, the dragon is already 100 feet in the air. This thing is ginormous.
Not nice. That's not called nearby. I can't do things.
But before you do that, and before this giant dragon appears over the sky, we need to check in with our other team.
Yeah.
Team Fix the Bird's Feelings.
These two things contain
Jeez.
exactly the same level of jeopardy.
Absolutely, yeah. everything is at risk. So how far away did the Everett go?
So you go searching for Everett for a bit. It's a bit of a haystack hunt for the first while. Eventually, though, Ro spies a little flash of red. Oh crap! I just realized I got the design for this bird out of a Pokemon. Anyway,
Of course you did.
all right. I spies a little red, and it's like the next peak over as the turtle flies you over. But eventually, Everett's not trying to run away. You do approach the bird. He's on like a thorn bush, just kind of very pointedly not looking at you.
Everett. Guess I owe you an apology. It doesn't change the fact that you shouldn't be here, though. You do understand, right? What was he saying? Ro.
Not saying anything.
He's being very quiet.
Look, the things we do on a daily basis, which I guess you've grown accustomed to, are not things that ordinary people typically do, let alone children. Ro is an exception. An exception which you are not, Everett. Perhaps in the future, you may be. And I swear I would be proud of you if you become as committed to helping people and having the strength to do so as we do. But for now, the best you can do is practice. The best you can do is learn. And the best you can do is stay safe and not get killed. And for that, I'm afraid to say that you can't come with us on these things. Not until you're ready, at least.
Everett looks at Ro. Says, can you tell him? And then turns to look at Zeke again. He goes, look, I just got this family and I'm worried I'm going to lose it again. Y'all need protection. I gotta offer what I can.
I get it, kid. I get it. I really do. But honestly, I think it's quite clear that if anyone's protecting someone, it's the other way around, isn't it? If you come with us, we'll just have to protect you. And that might put us in danger. And then, who knows?
I get what you're doing. You're making it good, being coy about it, but I get it. If you see a dragon, I need all the details.
Good. Of course. We'll tell everything as we get home. And perhaps, I guess it wouldn't hurt if when we get home, I ask Lena to teach you some things. So maybe in the future you can join us.
I learn a lot by watching Lena.
Yeah. I guess you'll find that you'll learn better if she actually puts some effort into teaching you, I think. To be honest with Lena, I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Oh, also, when I get back, can you help me turn back into a human? I'm not sure this potion wears off.
We'll see. I guess you'll have to sit with it for a bit until you learn your lesson.
That's really mean.
I know. If you want to be part of this family, you need to get in with the jokes as well. Of course, we'll help you, but let this be a lesson. Next time, just listen to what people tell you.
Okay. All right. I'll meet you back at the city. And as he stretches his wings, the ground starts to tremble just slightly. And you all have a lovely view from the next peak over of this gigantic gray dragon launching itself out of the mountain, snatching what Zake knows to be Lena, but from this distance it's hard to tell. And then wheeling its neck around as it flies up and just engulfing the top of the caldera in fire.
Oh no!
Well, I guess if Lena is in danger with that grab, Zake would know it is Lena.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, why? No one else can tell, but Zake can.
Okay, you said
also,
you didn't know it was okay.
Yeah, Everett screams, "Dragon!"
Oh hey!
Does Ro repeat dragon? Because
You know, I think, yeah, like, they've been just directly translating everything this whole time, so it's still very much like...
this is dragon.
wait, that was.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Turret's gonna get us there. I feel like that's Lena.
Come on. And I'm assuming everyone, it's a turtle, Swallow, Everett, and Lizard Row, and Zake flying over that direction. You're not gonna get there in time for like this combat round, but I would love to see what Lena does.
Oh.
Also, you hear the cries of Tort, the adorable squeal cutting through the wind, all the way from the next peak over.
Oh, that's
Ro, you know
devastatingly
it's just
sad.
yelling Tavish's name.
Mhm.
Oh, that's very sad. That's very sad. Okay, let me now just take a little look at what my abilities are. So I can see if I'm small. Like, how tightly is it holding me?
Very tightly.
Balls. Okay.
And like it's in like the scales on the inside of its claw are smooth, roughly speaking, but on the outside it's very spiky, almost barbed. So like in the little spots where they'll start to dig into parts of you, it's very uncomfortable.
Cool. I'm like looking, I'm like, does a dragon's hand count as something I can shadow cut through?
I'm gonna go with no.
I mean, I
living creature.
figured, but it just says solid surface. God, this is one of those times where like magic would be a useful thing to have, you know?
I rolled a die to see who it would grab. I'm really glad it rolled Lena.
This is a cool way to die. All right, so it's holding pretty tightly. Oh God, because
You
like
can still try to squirm out,
Yeah,
but it might
yeah,
be
like-
difficult.
in an ideal world, I would like to try to, like climb out of its hand and like up it.
All right.
So yes, I would like to try to do that thing, please. I will roll a die.
Yeah, you roll the die. I will tell you that the consequences for failure on this will be pretty high given the circumstances.
It's fine if I get hurt, somebody can just heal Zake and then I'll be fine.
Hey, it's true.
Yeah.
Go the other way around.
Both ways.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I
if
meant
I
for
get hurt,
damage.
Zake's not. Yeah.
Let's make it
Oh yeah,
for
no,
Zake's
no,
not-
no,
Oh.
no, no, no.
So what's
Just
your roll?
healing. Just healing.
I rolled a 14.
All right. So you can wiggle out of its claw, and start traversing up it. It is a
Yes.
little sharp, so you'll take 1 point of damage from doing that, from climbing up to the
Okay.
dragon's like shoulder.
That's okay.
But you rolled a 14. It's a success. It's a full success.
Okay. I'm good at climbing.
What are Doctor and Ferris doing?
Faris fails to roll out of the way of the
Screaming.
flame in time, is looking very scorched, but like cries out after Lena when she sees the dragon carrying it away. And I guess like you said, it was wearing something on its head, right?
Yeah, something big made like the color of like cast iron. There's also like an orange and a purple light on it, like a magic glow.
Okay. She'll just call out, like, you see that thing on its head? Looks like the pipes down in the volcano. It might be being controlled. And then I'm gonna... Can I thunderous word it from where I am? Like,
No.
am I near enough? Okay. Can't really do anything then, I guess. I mean, I can't do anything that isn't like a... Like, Smite and Last Light is just like so much damage, and I don't want to risk killing this dragon.
It's a
Or hurting
dragon. It has
Lena.
more than that much HP.
Okay. No, it's just she knows it's anyway. Okay. I mean, could I use one of those abilities on it? Would it be in range for that?
Yeah. Yeah, so the difference here is this creature is a different distance category. So things that say nearby don't work, but things that say, like Last Light says a creature you can see.
Okay. I mean, it's holding Lena as well, so I don't think that's...
Lena has now crawled onto its shoulder, so like,
Yeah.
a little better. It's also over the volcano, so if it falls, it's
Yeah,
into
the idea
the
with Thunderous
volcano.
Word was that it does a little bit of damage, but it would be preventing it from doing more harm next round, potentially. So I think for now, she's gonna heal herself, I guess.
All right.
So I'm just gonna use Ablation on myself.
Sure. So you, what does that look like? Give me a little bit of narrative.
Yeah, she staggers to her feet, looking kind of charred, and says this to the doctor, and then like puts a hand to her own chest, and he sees like the tattoos light up and the warm light just pour into her own chest and start to heal some of the burns. And then she'll mutter something like, "If we get closer, I might be able to stop it from attacking us."
Doctor, what do you
Yeah.
do? You have a turn.
Yeah. So, scythe appears in the doctor's hand. The doctor grabs both parts of the scythe and then just swings in the air as overloaded magic strike. Missiles come from the slice in the air and go for the thing on its head, which automatically does 4 damage to it. Just has to be something I can
Thing on
see,
its
and it
head?
auto hits.
The thing on its head
Yeah.
rattles slightly.
And then you just fucking gonna get as close as I can while on the gondola.
Yeah.
So, as close as you can is either the rim of the volcano or on the gondola, like standing on the rim, because it's slightly higher up.
I will stay on the gondola at this point. But yes, that's where I will go. And I'll just look back at Ferris and go, I was thinking the same thing.
All right. So the dragon gets to take a turn,
What? Why would no?
and the dragon pulls into a full dive, bringing its wings in, and dives into the volcano.
Rude.
But I'm on the dragon.
Yep.
There's
As it's
lava
falling,
in
it's
the
going to twist in the air and try to grab you again.
Is there lava in the volcano?
It's too smoky to tell.
Just drink it and it'll be gone.
Remember me?
So it rolls a triumph. So it grabs Lena, definitely grabs Lena, and dives out of sight. You hear a splash-like noise, and that's when I'm gonna go to break.
No.
Oh no. Oh, this is terrible.
You know what?
No.
You know what? No, guys, this is good. Lava doesn't make splash noises. We're fine.
Dang it, Robert's got it. Dang it.
Unless it's hot enough. Uh-oh.
Oh
I'm
no!
still a bit concerned.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, really? Oh, Lena, by the way, you take another 2 damage as it grabs you.
I mean, I'd much rather it be me because this is hilarious, but mildly concerned.
Well,
All right.
lovely fam. We are going on break. We shall be back in somewhere, around the time of 10 minutes. So go bio, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink. Don't make it liquor. Well, you could if you want. Whatever, do it.
Have a drink of lava.
Yeah, you do you. Yeah, get
Drink
some
a cup of
lava.
lava.
Get some lava.
no.
Drink
We here at the
lava.
Chromatic Chimera do not support people drinking lava.
For legal reason, for
I
legal
do.
reasons,
Spicy
we
water.
need to say that was a
Just
joke.
spicy water.
It's
We
just
at-
spicy water.
We here at the Chromatic Chimera understand that unless you are a geologist, you probably will not be able to get your hands on lava. So drink as
You never know.
Please take us to break before we create more legal
3, 2, 1. And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Sam, you're not better than us.
What?
They might be, actually.
know
So
that.
Nunu complained last time, but this time he succumbed to the meme because that's
Because
what
he
always
wanted to be
happens.
included.
That's
He's like,
my
I
life
don't like it.
cycle of memes.
I don't like it, but I want to be included.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
Let's fight a
Megan,
dragon.
now I've explained to you what happened to you. You understand perfectly. So you have your new character ready soon, right? So on that note, we
It's a
are
valid
on the
response.
mountain. We are on the volcano rim. You just kind of the Tort with Zake and Ro roll on up. So the whole party's together, and it's kind of this moment of like, what the fuck do we do? Actually, I want to start with Megan, with
Yeah,
Lena
what the
and the
fuck
volcano.
do we do?
So you get dove through this, and things are very quick. You have this stinging, acrid smoke coming at you as you dive through. You can see this machinery you haven't seen outside of the Empire before, but that doesn't mean other people aren't enthusiasts in other parts of the world. Then you dive through scalding water has some pipes and pumps rigged into it. It's very painful, like, minor burns, but not like HP damaging. As you dive through the water, there's you're underwater for maybe 6 seconds, and then you come out into a chamber that is lit by dull floating orbs of magic. The dragon kind of curls up on this side heap of rock. There's more machinery and glassware around, and a woman is squinting at you, bringing her goggles up, and just kind of voice a little hoarse from the smoke going, "So why are you here?"
Oh, just decided to take a little trip.
Well, all your
I'm
friends
just gonna,
came and investigated my laboratory, so I chose you to. I told my pet here to fetch a spokesperson.
Oh, well, that's great. I happen to be the liaison for my group of friends. So
How
this is
convenient.
great practice, yes. Who are you?
I'm the one asking questions right now. You came snooping around my laboratory. But you
Listen, I
may
was just
call
following
me
a
Amber.
turtle.
A turtle.
Amber? Yes, I was just following a turtle. No, don't worry. It is as weird as it sounds.
No, the fucking turtle has been poking around the volcano for a week now.
Yes, he's very concerned about, points at dragon.
Okay, now I'm lost again. Anyway, why did you follow the turtle to the dangerous volcano? You don't build a lair in a volcano if you want to welcome visitors.
Well, the turtle asked us to help.
And what does the turtle want?
Wants his friend back. One of the... I don't speak turtle, but one of my associates does, so we all kind of explained what's going on, type of thing.
She looks at the dragon, looks at you. So if I just tell you all to leave, it's fine then, because it's a fucking turtle. And its feelings don't really matter.
See, you say that, but you've never met Ro. So
You're
that's
right.
Really
Who the fuck is that?
my friend who can speak turtle. You understand how they may be unhappy about leaving the turtle in the lurch, as it were. So we're going to have to come to some kind of agreement, the state of the dragon.
So is your friend some sort of... Are they a turtle enthusiast?
I mean, I don't
Like,
think
I'm
they
still
have...
feel like there's missing pieces here.
Well, I mean, I feel like wolves are really more their thing, but it's kind of just animals in general. Or actually just like nature in general, because they're also very fond of plants. So I guess just nature in general, enthusiast.
I'm getting tired of this because this all seems very inane and unimportant. This is my dragon. It's mine now. We don't have to worry about that. Now, assuming that you're gonna not make a fuss about that, and as she says that, the dragon squeezes you slightly, I'm going to have it put you back up on the volcano, and then you're going to leave.
See, here's the thing.
That was my best offer. Please choose your words that follow very carefully.
You can't just take a dragon and decide it's yours. That's not how dragons work, I'm pretty sure.
She snaps her fingers and the dragon takes you and puts you under the scalding water.
This is fine. This is fine.
And I think there's about 20 seconds as you can see her above through your stinging eyes, pacing back and forth, seemingly talking to herself. And after that scene just goes on a little longer than I'm sure Lena is comfortable with, we're gonna hop over to the top group.
Enjoy that, Zeke.
Oh yeah. Yep. So Zeke probably gets a near constant but varied readout of Lena's danger. Because there's no point here where Lena's safe.
Yeah.
As like the turtle flies over to where the others are, Zake's like, oh, things got quieter. Maybe she's fine. And then as they kind of arrive. So
Dragon took Lena. We need to go.
Yeah, I saw that. How big is the turtle, Matt? Can it take one?
The sea turtle, it can carry one, maybe, if two people, if one of them's Row, I mean in human form, not like as a lizard, they don't really count.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems like we need to get up there as soon as possible. Row, can you carry someone and then...
Yeah. So... It's really the down, because you already got to the rim of the volcano, and they went down into it.
Same thing applies.
I mean, I can... Yeah, I can fly somebody down, I think, yeah.
I mean, Rose carried Faris before, I know that.
Yeah, I can take two people.
Oh, you can take two, okay.
I can also make us float downward.
Ooh, that just sounds neat. I've never floated.
I hate to try and speed things along, but things I think just got a bit more intense. So if you could do that.
Yeah. The best idea is we jump, and then when we get near the bottom, I do it so that we get down there faster.
Sure, 1, 2, 3.
The group yeets.
Ro turns back into humanoid Ro as they like Pocahontas dive off the boat because they've never gotten to float before. This is very exciting.
Yeah. I'm gonna shield myself again.
Sure. Everett, who has landed on the turtle at this point, is looking very frantic as the thing he is worried about has now happened to Lena. And the turtle is going to, much more lazily than the drop, start to circle down through the volcano. Temperatures get very hot very quickly, and you can't see where you're jumping because of the smoke. So I need everybody who has jumped to roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 6.
5.
That's not good in this
That's
case.
good. No!
5.
Damn it.
What did Nunu get? Okay, so
1.
So all right. So 2 5s and a 6 and a 1. Excellent. This is just the best thing. As you get through the last ring of smoke and the doctor starts to float, looks at the three of you are floating down over a pool of lava. As one side of the volcano bottom is lava and the other side has water, and there's like a stir of machinery in the middle. And Zake is floating down over the water, and the rest of the three are floating down over the lava.
Can we move to be floating over
How
the
Yeah,
does
is
water?
this
this
like
mecha-
a
how-
Willy
what
Wonka fizzy lifting drink situation?
You can. Okay, so. You will.
Read it to me. Give me the text.
You bestow any number of creatures with illusory feather cloaks for the next hour. Affected creatures hover 1 meter above the ground and can move by gliding in the direction they want to travel. They will also fall gently until they are hovering 1 meter above the ground.
So we
Okay,
can.
so this is when science is helpful, because lava has the density of ground. You can stand on it. So the three of you actually just hover up and just hang 1 meter over the lava, which is still unbearably hot.
But really, Zake is actually in the worst part because he goes into scalding hot water because it's not dense enough.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Oops.
Yeah, so Zake, you do kabloop into the scalding water, which is like painful but not damaging. You feel that whatever is happening to Lena stops. Like, she was suffocating and now she's not.
Yeah.
That's good.
Swim as fast as I can.
Yeah. So it looks like there is like no real way to progress further. There's a pool of scalding water, which is very steamy. There's a pool of lava. There's some machinery, some which are giving the lights. It looks like more the smoke is coming from the machinery actually than the lava.
But we don't see anything else in here.
We don't see anyone or anything.
No, because the dragon dove through the water into a hidden
we
chamber.
know that, but our
Yeah.
characters
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yeah.
So we
Okay,
would
so I wanted
therefore
to make
maybe
sure.
assume that the dragon dove through the water rather than through the lava.
Did Tort come with us? Because maybe
Tor is lazily coming on down.
Oh, okay.
We did hear a splash.
Yeah.
Heard a
Did hear a
splash.
splash.
It came down here. What
Sorry.
we think
So
happened?
through the water.
Is there
I
or like dunk my head in the water? I've got a nice, and then I got goggles, so I'm using it as like, what the heck are they called?
Like a diving bell or
Goggles.
something?
Oh, they're called goggles. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I have
Swim goggles.
Yeah, and I'm just like trying to look down and see if there's any passage that I can see in this scalding hot water.
Yeah, you can make out a nice curving underwater passage. And as you're looking, head down, you see big dragon claw submerge Alina into the scalding water, and you and Lena lock eyes for a second.
Just kind of wave, and then I pull my head out and go, okay, there's a way down. I also just saw Lena submerged, dragon, claw. How
Aris
you
just
can
dives into the water. Just starts swimming.
Whee!
just really quickly, Zake, you can feel how Lena is. How is Lena?
just go.
All right.
Just go.
Everett goes, I don't think I can really follow you, so I guess I'll wait here.
Okay, yeah, keep watch.
Yeah, I'm good at that in this form.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna do great. Stay safe, okay? If meanies come, you just run and hide. Whee!
All right. Can I have everyone who's swimming through the scalding water roll the die?
A
Which
D6
die?
or a regular D20?
The die, the D20.
Good die.
Double check.
Y'all should have taken the Dragon Express through the
Oh,
scalding water. You wouldn't have had to roll the
that's a-
die.
That's a 6.
17.
Get a new die.
19.
What is happening?
That's a 5.
All right, so 5 is a
Friends.
straight failure. 6 is a mixed success. The other 2 are fine. So we've learned that the doctor who has goggles and Ferris, who is fire resistant, obviously, are the best swimmers through the scalding water.
Bro has tiny arms.
I've actually put
Yeah.
the scythe up behind me to make it into a fin to make me more maneuverable through the water.
Yeah, Zake, what's your excuse?
Just too confused, too worried.
All right.
If we see the others struggling, can we help them? We are large.
They'll get
Can we
through.
carry
It's just
them?
there's gonna be some downside. That's all.
Okay.
We are large and in charge.
But
Origin and
before we
George.
finish that, a little more with Lena and Amber as you get pulled out from the water. He goes, a little more interested in the offer? Any?
No. I think, like, this has been really lovely. What if we just talked for a little bit longer? Like, Amber,
I know
you
they're
said
coming.
your name? Well, obviously, you took me. You're not
All
just
right, I guess we're
going
doing it this
to
way.
leave.
She opens up like her lap, pulls out a big ass wand that's kind of gnarly,
Yeah.
and starts to wave it in a circle, and lightning starts to crackle, and she snaps her fingers, and the dragon puts you back under the water.
Oh, this is not good.
This
is,
doesn't sound good.
This is not great.
I just want to know, whenever I'm within nearby, I will be blinking up to what seems to be the surface to me. An FYI.
So,
Can I try to wiggle out of the dragon's hand?
yeah, wiggle it's a trap. Are you trying to communicate? Or are you trying to get out?
I'm just trying to get out. Do I just wiggle?
All right.
Wiggle.
So let me adjudicate the other Ro and Zake. I almost said Nunu. Getting through.
Please don't kill me, Nat.
Or I at least want to like get a hand free to be like, don't come.
Yeah.
Just don't come down.
All right. So Zake, you're in a situation where you rolled a failure, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it runs really simple for you. You're gonna get to Lena because you're trying that with all your might, and it's just water. But you swallow some of the scalding water, and it goes into your lungs. And you take 3 damage.
Ouch.
Don't
Ro?
drink the hot water.
Don't drink the spicy water.
Thanks, Lena.
Don't drink
It's just bland lava. Don't worry.
it.
Caesar, please.
Very bland lava.
Ro, your option is to, you have an option of either taking a little bit of damage, it's just 2, and but getting through, or it kind of gets in your eyes and your nose, it goes in your nose and stuff, and it's really hard. It's gonna affect your perception for a little bit. Up to you.
So it's no damage, but I get there versus the perception effect, and
You get there either
I'm
way.
able to get there. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think Fro will probably. I'll just take the damage. It was 2.
Yeah, you take 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Lena, roll the die to try to signal / get out.
It's a 7.
All right. So you're not. Lena's just struggling. Everyone's moving towards Lena. The doctor.
Lena's
You want to
always
blink to
struggling.
Lena, or you want to blink to the surface? Because Lena is a good 4 feet under the water with the dragon's arm.
Yeah, I want to blink past Lena to the surface.
You're gonna get
Alright.
got.
So
I mean, the doctor doesn't know that.
I know.
Yeah.
If I had rolled better, you would know that.
So as we enter into an action situation, the doctor blinks to the surface. You see this woman with the goggles wheeling a very terrifying, crackling wheel of lightning, which gets launched with a flourish straight at you.
At me?
Yep.
But this is a spell, technically, or no?
This is a spell. Yes.
I would like to reflect it.
Aha.
Ooh, fancy.
As
Roll the die.
the scythe. I'm going to just use this for everything.
Wait. Does reflect require it only target you? Because this does not only target you.
It does not say only targets you. It says that it has to target you.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says that it has to target
Yeah.
you.
Cool. Roll.
12, which
That's a
is
success.
reflects and
Part of
hits the caster.
Okay, keep in mind, we have to expand the 6 to 10 up a couple points, so the spell affects off of you, but misses its caster.
Oh, I thought we only moved
Yeah.
one direction.
However, she's going to be like, "Oh no," to that.
The The scythe really is actually the thing that reflects it. It just goes.
Well, she's casting no on you, so you're not doing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's casting no on me.
Yeah, it was a different type of oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
it
no!
wasn't.
As she twists her hand and rends the reflect aura away as this lightning bolt comes careening towards you and through you and into the water.
Oh, that's just not fair.
All right.
No, because that's lightning and water, baby.
Sounds dangerous.
So,
somehow.
Yeah, some of us are in that
Robert.
water.
Robert, would you describe your character as wearing metal armor?
The pauldrons are
Metal
metal,
leg.
yes.
You've got a metal leg.
And a metal leg.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like the shock ability from the Naturalist, which is 8 damage, and if you has metal connected to their body, it becomes molten, hitting for another 2, so you take 10.
Well, that's fine. 8 would have knocked me down, so 10 still knocks me down.
Yeah, but I just, it just makes your armor a little needs some TLC. And then the lightning sparks into the water and
I can fix it.
hits everyone in the water for 4.
Ow!
Ha! Joke's on you. I still have 1 hit point left.
Blood
So right where you're
dripping.
comfy. It also hits the dragon for 4.
Oh.
In that case, totally
Phil.
worth it, folks.
Don't worry,
And
Doctor, I can
the
fix your
doctor.
metal things.
So Lena gets pulled out of the water, and she goes, "All right, our last chance. Turn around now, and no one has to die."
I mean, I can't really turn around until you let us out.
What the hell is going on here?
Just
Some
Some
people
diplomacy.
Don't know how to take a hint that someone wants to get left alone.
you just you just don't want to reveal your plans to us or anything like that. Tell us what you're doing, or that's how things work.
What do
You
you
want a
What do you
monologue?
think I
A
am?
little bit.
No.
I mean, what are you you're building machines and stuff? I know a lot of things about building machines, so maybe I can help you. We can talk. You can't really see
waving her
it.
wand to gather more lightning, but the action round is yours. Y'all get to take actions next. Except the doctor.
Can I try to just get my hand free? I just want to get my mechanical arm free.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
$18.
So then did you want to shoot her?
Yeah, I would like to shoot
Yeah,
her with
go
a
ahead.
gun.
Give me a roll for that.
And that's a 19.
Aha!
That's like 12 damage?
There's I have cards. I have cards for this.
Hey.
Stand by. Bum bada bum. Yep, so that would be 12 HP.
Ow.
She takes 12 HP as she just gets fucking shot. The lightning that she was starting to conjure goes out. She coughs,
I think
blood
just
comes out.
I told you I was really good at building things.
What the fuck? Just
Do you
wanna
wanna
get
talk
left
now?
alone. Kill them. She snaps at the dragon. Who'd like to go next?
I mean, Faris was swimming up out of the water closest by, right? So
Sure,
yes,
that works.
Faris could go next. Would she have emerged in time to see this woman using magic?
I think you would have emerged just in time to see Lena shoot her and her magic she was doing stop.
Okay, cool. I would like to, and she then gives a command to the dragon. So I'm gonna thunderous word both of them. So she just emerges from the water, sees this happen, and then this just wave of thunderous force bathed in sunlight emanates from her, and I guess evaporates all the water on her as well at the same time. Just So they both take 2 damage, and neither of them can use special abilities for the next round.
So I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you want the dragon and the dragon's headgear have 2 different HP bars? Which one do you want to get at?
Ooh, oh, in that case, the dragon's headgear.
Okay. That will have varied effects. All right. Thundersword goes off. Both get launched back. The helmet doesn't launch off the dragon. It does rattle, and the lights go out for a second.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon
Yeah,
seems
as,
disoriented. Zeke?
As Zeke sees Faris just like cruise ahead super fast, swimming through the water, Zake's like, fine, okay. It's just, this is the point where he just tries to go fast and just swallows a bunch of water. As he's and trying to swim forward, you just see as he reaches upon his back, unsheathes the scimitar that apparently wasn't there but now is, and just concentrates for a second, just swimming with his legs as the starry pattern on his scimitar appears, and the hand and the forearm holding it completely transformed to become this ethereal starry pattern as well, mimicking the night sky, connecting to the sword, and emerges from the water. And what the fuck is happening?
Love it. And Ro.
I'm gonna finish swimming out, and I will pop up. Ro wouldn't have seen Amber doing lightning-y stuff, would they?
You wouldn't, but she is holding a wand, and you just got lightning bolted. So.
Okay, yeah, 2 + 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think Ro pops up and is just looking very indignant and angry, and is like, "Why are you being such a butthead to all my friends?" And even though we're in a volcano, I think it gets a little bit warmer for a moment. And Bro's gonna fucking fireball this bitch.
Ooh, spicy. She just goes like, "Why are so many people invading my home?"
Let's see what happens, because I haven't done this before and it's kind of varied.
You're rolling
Okay, okay, that's a 14. So I'm able to shape the fireball to avoid allies or creatures I do not want to harm, and with a 14, the explosion hits up to 4 creatures near the point of impact. So I can choose to have it just, like, hit her and the dragon if in range.
Okay. So the dragon does not take any damage from the fireball.
Reasonable.
But its helmet does, though. Which is actually probably better, all things considered.
Alright, that's 6 damage to any creatures and objects, notably. So if there's, like, any objects from this lady's lab or something, they just got fireballed.
Destroy the lab!
So at this point, she's on fire and, like, been launched and shot, and she's like,
Nat,
just wanted to... Yes?
as the fireball just explodes all around it and just doesn't hit any of us, a bunch of the fire just swirls towards Zeke as he just looks curiously at Ro and at the fire and just gets absorbed by the blade as I do Hellsteel on that sweet, sweet fireball.
Nice.
Of course you do. So while that's happening, she, like, falls to her knees, the wand falls out of her hands, her cloak is on fire, and things start to pop and fizz from inside her cloak as there was a secondary explosion from all of the shit she had on her.
You're welcome.
That's what you get for carrying around a bunch of explosives.
Safety
gotta be
first,
safe
in a
kids.
volcano.
You gotta be safe.
All right, so anyone who's out of the water, which is everyone, is going to get hit for 4 damage from a mixture of shards of glass and acid.
Yes, he's
Robert,
unconscious.
you're already at 0, so roll the d20, don't roll a 1 through 3.
But what if I do?
Don't, because Izza spent a lot of time on that art.
Yeah. I had to draw so many feathers, Robert.
You better roll above a 3.
One session only.
What if I?
His next character is an Aarakocra.
No, I am lucky. I already rolled it, and I did roll a 4, so I was really close.
Holy shit!
Oh my.
I was really close.
So, in addition to that, a weird thing happens here for a moment. As there's a moment where all the color inverts in the room, and for a moment no one can breathe.
Negative, man.
And all the glowing spears and magic and shit just stops. There's no sound. There's no breath. The world freezes in place for a second, and then goes away.
Fuck was that?
And then the dragon roars. It's
Lena's
the dragon's
unconscious.
turn. Lena's unconscious.
Ro is also at 0 now. We're not technically unconscious unless
Well,
we
yeah,
want to.
it's-
Yeah. You're. I would like to describe it officially as you're struggling.
Drugging.
You're straddling
as-
death.
As
Driving the
sharp
struggle bus.
blasts just shoot towards Zake. Some of them just pierce them really well, cutting deep, and then the last couple ones just go straight through, as from the hand and forearm, the same starry pattern just propagates through the entire body, and Zake becomes ethereal.
Oh, for fuck's sake, is everyone at 0 except for me?
Yep.
Apparently.
Well, if you heal Lena or Zake, we will both come back.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because we share healing.
Yeah.
We do
Uh,
everything together. We then go unconscious.
The dragon levels its head, and you see fire begin to build
did.
on the corners of its mouth. You can see the helmet is partially melted into his head now, and the lights have come back on. You're not entirely sure why that happened.
Gosh.
Its head shakes, and there's this deep roar that just rumbles the volcano. There's a moment where it rears back, and you can see the lines of heat start to run through all the scale lines in its chest and its neck as it's rearing back, and then there's a tiny little splash as Tort
Reform.
appears.
Turt!
Goes, no!
It's so adorable.
And the dragon pauses. You see anger in its eyes as it goes back and forth. And in that moment of pause, Everett pops out of the water as a human, levels a gun at the helmet, and pulls the trigger.
What do you have in your hands?
What the fuck?
God damn it, Everett.
That's a triumph! That's a triumph!
We all need to apologize to Everett.
Everett shoots the helmet. It had 20 HP. It only taken 12. That's 12 more damage. It shatters apart.
How did Everett get a gun?
The
Oh,
fire
no, I don't care.
the fire recedes. Tavish is
I
neck
get
between the scales, and then he just slumps to the ground, barely conscious. I saved a dragon.
Everett, that was pretty awesome.
Where did you get that?
Where did you get that?
Where did you get that?
What? He puts it away.
Where did you get that? Rose like got big eyes, like ooh.
I was under the impression that I had the only one of those. Oh, Jesus.
That was super cool.
Torrent scoots on over to where Tavish is, head on the ground, and just over to where the dragon is, and just kind of rolls a little bit and starts to cuddle into the dragon. It's like, it's okay now. You're okay.
What's
Deep breath.
Amber doing? Or is she dead?
Amber's dead.
Oh, she's gone. Okay, cool.
Good.
In that case, I'm gonna run to.
I don't know,
whichever
Nat.
Lena and Zake is the closest and heal them.
Is Amber dead, bro?
So
How does that work?
Amber was
She
was
exploded.
down, and then her secondary explosion from her gear actually did dispatch her life.
Okay.
So it wasn't the fireball itself; it was the secondary explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just
Ro doesn't
checking.
know the difference. They just exploded
Yeah.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's cool. Lena will be like, no, I definitely shot her real good before.
I mean, what
You don't need
teenager
that on
hasn't
your
killed
conscience.
somebody?
Most of
I
them.
do think like Rose's eyes sort of went wide because they were not expecting that. That was definitely their first fireball.
This is what happens when you watch Zake do things. Now Rose, bloodlust.
I
Uh-oh.
mean, you know, she was hurting Rose's friends, and according to Zake, that's the only defense you need. It's a fucking rampage, so.
Turn rampage.
I love how we're all just collectively decompressing from that already.
Yeah. Anyway, whoever is
Yes.
closer to Faris of Lena and Zake, I imagine probably Lena, because she would have run into the fray. She just like leans over and oblates, gives up 1 HP to bring Lena back up from 0 to 1, and then Zake
Also
gets healed
brings
for
Zake
1 as
back
well.
into
Zake gets one
corporeal
too.
form.
Yeah,
Zake
and then
does,
Zake gets
Zake
healed
does
for 1.
not get healed for 1 because in ethereal form he cannot get healed.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of us
But-
being together like this?
But as that subsides and there's no threats anymore, Zeke will just take a deep breath, and you see the starry pattern starts to fade and skin starts to come, and he becomes ethereal again. Non-ethereal again, I mean. Corporeal.
Corporeal.
Okay, so
What?
that happened.
Yeah.
What is this place?
A lot of things just happened.
It's like a workshop or something. Lena, I definitely want to like get up and look around as a tinkerer builder type. I would like to go see what she was doing around here.
Sure. As you look around, the workshop has been moderate to severely torched, but there's still some stuff you can glean. As you start to pick through that, the dragon rears its head. You can see marks dug into its scales where the thing melted into its scales. They'll probably go away next time it molts. Dragons do that, right?
Sure.
Sure.
There's
Yeah. He just coughs. A little bit of fire curls out. I think I've been saved.
You're not gonna burn us now, right?
God, no.
Okay.
I can help a little bit, and Ro's gonna sort of limp over and mend on the dragon, because we're out of combat now.
Oh,
Dragon
good job,
will
Ro. I
lay-
was trying to do that myself.
Then they're gonna mend themselves, because they're also at 0.
Actually, the dragon's going to lean its head forward, touch foreheads with Ro, and say, "Thank you, Star Child." And with that, you are going to heal to full HP.
Oh, well, thank you. That feels a lot better now.
Nice little forehead touch with a dragon also is a very strong aesthetic.
It does.
Dragons are cats, and
And Ro's all in human-y form now too, so they're like the little kid. Are you feeling better now?
Much better. My strength is returning. He starts to stand up and
Was it
shakes
just
out his
her?
wings.
Was it just her doing this to you, or are there others?
Just her.
Do you know why?
I was tricked. She came here offering a trade. Knocked me out with some sort of gas, and I wasn't in control of myself.
A trade for what?
Dragons, we want for earthly things. There's a potion.
Must have been a hell of a potion.
It was a potion of transfiguration to this is stupid. To turn a turtle into a dragon.
Oh.
At which point Tort looks up at him and goes, "What?" It was gonna be a surprise.
So happy.
Oh. Sorry that didn't work out for you, but at least now you're back.
Yeah.
And you can be
uh,
together, turtle or not.
I think I owe all of you a debt. Among my family, what is compulsory is a favor. Once you utter my name into the wind, I will hear you, and I will come.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
I hope that is enough.
It
I mean,
is.
we didn't do it to get anything out of it. We just
Wanted to help.
seemed really upset.
One
was
does
so
not give a
worried.
gift to get one back, but it does not make it unwelcome.
Of course. We accept it gladly and be assured that we'll use it wisely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any
Why are you
memory?
here?
What?
We came to make sure passage was going to be clear for our city. Our city is flying this way, and we wanted to make sure that everything was safe.
Dragon
and then,
flinches when you mention the flying city. It's like, not that fortress again.
It's not a fortress anymore.
It's not like that anymore. We're just flying by. No weapons or anything.
Different in spirit now.
We're
let's
under
say.
new
Under new
management.
management. Oh, okay, again.
Yeah, I can help steer it now.
So we were just coming to make sure everything was okay, and then your friend asked us to help you. So we came to help you.
Tavish looks down at Tort and puts his nose on Tort's shell. He goes, "How did you know where to find help?" And Tort responds, "Well, I can just kind of, I could feel them." And he points a wing at Ro. I could tell they could help.
Aw, I'm glad we could help.
Yeah.
He was so worried about you. I'm craning my head up to look at the dragon.
And Tort looks at Ro and says, "I guess we owe you doubly."
No, it's okay. We just wanted to help. I don't like it when people are being mean to other people.
I mean, if you could get us back home, that would be pretty cool. Our gondola kind of died
Oh
for
no!
unknown reasons.
That is easy. Anything else before I get you home?
Erisiev wants some lava.
I was literally just thinking. Imagine if we all drank some lava and then had the dragon heal us.
Just everybody does a shot of lava.
A lava shot, yes.
This joke has
Absolutely
gone so
not.
far, and I'm so here for it.
Amazing.
Lena's reckless, but not that reckless.
I only joked about that one time, Doctor. I don't actually want to drink lava.
Are you sure? It seems quite serious.
Look, we drank a lot of whiskey, okay?
And that is valid.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. Unless
All right.
there's something else we can do for you while we're here.
Yeah, what are all these pipes and things here for? Did she install these? Is this going to affect anything for you?
If you put these in, they siphon energy of the magical variety. This volcanic structure is not entirely geologically based. That concept might be a little difficult for you humans, though.
I mean, if it's
Try
about
it.
magic, I have no idea anyway, so.
Some of us use magic. All of us except for Lena.
Oh, I meant the geology part.
Yeah, suck it.
Rocks in
What
it.
about rocks?
Just rocks in it.
The short of it is that there are places in this world where magic is, let's say, closer to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
She built a contraption, which you seem to have done a good job destroying, that would siphon it. Distilling it, I don't know what her goal was to make, but she was well on her way to it.
She was
Is there
stealing
anything-
magic?
Yes. Distilling magic into a physical form. She was an apothecary-ish.
Where from? At all.
She said she was just a master crafter and a roving trader. I didn't ask the specifics. It's very hard for me to follow all of your countries and nations and borders and stuff. It seems all very pointless.
Honestly, it is.
Yeah.
I know that obviously there was like a big explosion in the lab, but is there like anything left that we could look through and maybe see
Yeah, Lena
if
had
we can
been-
find any research notes
Yeah.
or anything?
Yeah. Lena had been taking
I
a
think
look
what you
as well.
can find is 2 little vials of a dull blue, glittery, thick liquid. Which, like you've had magic cast on you, Lena. You touch it and you feel that little thrum of arcane energy, just like through the glass.
I'll take them. and figure
So
it
you
out
have
when we get
you have
home.
grabbed 2 bottles of magic.
Yep, that's exactly what it's going into my inventory as. Bottles of magic.
No,
Stuff
like
to
literally,
find
these
out.
are 2 bottles of distilled magic.
Yeah. This is gonna be great. Lena's the perfect person to have these.
Finally, Lena has magic.
Literally.
Hey, you want to buy some magic?
Just don't drop them.
Hey kid, want to buy
Okay.
some magic?
Lord Tarvish.
Lord?
Sorry, it's thing. Tarvish.
It's a people thing.
Small chance. I don't think that it's going to be, but there are certain flowers that rarely bloom near a volcano, known as the Burning Banshee. Is it possible of any need?
The flower that you speak of only blooms in very few places these days. Most of them far to the east, across the desert. I think there's might be some people who live around there and cultivate them. More human collections that I can't really keep track of.
Do they look anything like her?
I've heard of them, not seen them.
Did not say that loud enough.
I will say that the dragon has a timbre to his voice that carries.
Oh, well, yeah.
Shall we get all of you back home?
Appreciate it.
If you
Please.
could.
Yes. Thank you.
Do we get to ride a dragon? Do we get to ride a dragon? Do we get to ride a dragon?
Yes, Everett, we get to ride a dragon.
And Everett scrabbles up the
There's-
dragon.
I never get to ride other people.
This is valid. Oh my.
And as
Wow.
Everett is already scrabbling up dragon, the Tavish is like, "Careful, I'm." As Everett says, "Ow, sharp." Just take it nice and slow. And everyone piles on. Even Tort flies on up and just lands.
Aw.
Now hold on, as the dragon dives through the water very quickly, back up through the smoke, up past the gondola, hanging or just on the edge of the volcano,
Sorry, Alika.
erupting out of the volcano. This grand gray dragon levels off and flies back towards Valarith.
And then Valarith freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Alika on top of the
people-
tower, just like.
So there is at first a mild amount of panic, but as people, Valarith has spyglasses because like it's kind of important to how they live. They realize that like their vanguard and the Heroes of Starfall Spire and this turtle are all riding.
The kid.
all
And
riding
Everett.
and
Some
Everett
kid.
holding onto his hat, holding on by one hand. And people start to come out on the rim of the city and wave and up on the edge of the towers. And like, dragons are rare. This is a sight. People will write songs about this.
Can I Captain Jack Sparrow just at the...
Turt is on the top of his head.
Yeah.
The dragon circles the city once. This thing flies fast. And then very gingerly, flapping its wings quite rapidly, lands on the rim of the city with 2 feet, and then the other 2. And people back
City
away. The city just, no, your gravity wounds have been fixed now. The city doesn't tilt.
Were they balanced for dragon?
They're
I don't think I've ever been to this part of the city. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it's like the west quarter of the city. Like you've never been here.
We actually, could you just fly around to the other side? Because we don't know our way
Closer.
home.
Closer to home.
Don't really feel like walking.
You see that
Just laid
tower
out the
there?
grid, fam. You can get there. I believe in you.
I want to walk. It'd be nice.
Dragon
it off with my
cranes
1
his head
HP.
around, and says, "Like I said, my name into the wind, and I shall be there."
Thank you. This has
Ew.
been incredible meeting a dragon.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Ro gives him a tiny hug on like his claw.
Oh, if you all are the new breed of adventurer, then hopefully, I can look forward to my next brush with you as well. Now,
Yeah, about
off.
that. Don't be too quick to judge everyone on the basis of how we acted. Just a warning.
If only.
Just on the off chance, if you ever see anyone with this crest on their armor, leave.
I'll take it under advisement, but the dragon is very reticent to leave its lair. Now, once you all slid off, he just craned his neck around to the turtle, with his nose against the turtle's shell, and goes, "All right, shall we be off, my love?" Of course. And the dragon just, like, on the spot turns and dives off the city.
You are so horrible.
How did that even happen? Like, I'm not denying that it's adorable, but
It's love, Ferris. It
Love
doesn't
comes
matter.
in many ways.
You
I
can't help
told
who
you
you fall
we
in
should
love
help
with.
the dragon.
well, I'm very happy for them.
They were so nice. Everyone was so scared about going to help the the dragon, but I think it went great. I say with my clothes all like singed and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, Lena's like
Everett-
real messed up looking.
Tony
Everett
Stark
is
gave-
short.
I think I
trying to
did
reload his
great.
gun.
Still blood dripping from the doctor's mask.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Rose fully healed.
I
It's like
am.
the rest of us are effed up.
Absolutely.
Everett is very quietly on the side trying to reload the gun without Lena and Zeke noticing.
Do I notice?
Oh yeah.
Can I take it? Can I just like reach back? Like I don't even want to look. I just want to reach back and grab it.
That's a roll.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's a 20. So
Oh my
give me the gun,
Oh,
child.
you're so smooth. You're just like, bye.
Everett's just like, what?
And then like without looking back, he's like, daggers first, this comes after. And I'm just gonna tuck it into my bag.
I get it back if we're in real danger again.
Yeah, of course. Daggers first. This
I
is
saved you.
in case of emergency.
He did do very well.
And in return, I'll teach you some things. But this is in case of emergencies.
Okay. When do we start? Tomorrow? Maybe today? I mean, you're probably too tired. You know, you adults don't really do more than one adventure per day. Tomorrow?
Like my 1 hit point.
Wow.
Tomorrow, Everett, tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm sleeping
Y'all
in.
You'll start walking home into Starfall Spire. We got time for another few minutes if someone really wants to get a scene in. But besides that, we could end here.
As we're walking, the only thing Zeke would say after this conversation would just like scooch up to Lena and say, "Huh, look at you, educating a child."
If you're going to be like this, I'm not going to educate him on anything other than
No.
annoying you.
No, I promise I won't say anything. I was actually going to ask you to teach him some things, but I didn't need to because you volunteered, so joke's on you. Oh, you no favors.
Well, if he's going to be living with us and staying with us, he's a reflection on us, and I refuse to have him going about the city with unpolished skills, because that is a poor reflection on me. So,
Sure. Tell yourself whatever you need to let you sleep night.
whatever you say, Uncle Zake. And I'm just gonna like take a couple steps further ahead.
Anything else? I will say. When you get home to Starfall Spire, you catch Mr. Batinga on his way out. He's dressed much. Normally he's got his baker outfit, which is basically you see him in all the time because that's the main thing. But he's actually like he's fancied up. He's dappered in.
Going somewhere,
Going
Mr.
somewhere
Potato.
special?
You look so pretty.
Puts the sign back to closed and goes, it's kind of private.
Ooh.
A date?
Well, that's just going to make them more curious.
You know that we're going to ask now.
I left some scones on the counter. Bye. Just stomps off.
Lena's like, that's all I need to hear, and I'm gonna go in and take the scones off the counter.
Yeah.
There any
When
donuts
you-
around?
Just scones. Sorry, that's the only thing he offers now.
No, wait. Why would he offer the thing that? Can he now make sconuts? It's just
I
a
mean,
mix.
Ro will still eat the hell out of some scones. Like, they will eat any
Yeah.
pastry.
Oh,
It's
they're some of them are glazed. They're basically donuts.
Do we have anyone with
Yeah,
that?
'cause you
Like,
can get like chocolate chip scones or cinnamon scones or.
You make your way up into the main room of Starfall Spire and into the living room, and Alika's sitting there on the couch with a letter, which is in very formal writing. And as you walk in, she looks up and goes, "Oh, thank God you're all back." And that's where we're gonna cut the session.
Okay. Okay then.
Nah.
Just in the case of it, second I see Alika, because I've been using my scythe as a walking stick, poof the scythe away.
Ooh.
Oh,
Just
because you stole it, you thief.
not about thievery, just
You
know.
thief.
Dr. Lena can fix your leg. Just
Oh, ho, ho.
need her to fix your leg.
Oh yeah.
I
She
do.
will fix your
Yeah.
leg.
It's
not
made
broken,
out
it
of.
Pretty
looks
good
a
at-
little worse now.
It's made out of dark steel.
My
Lena's
specialty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Megan has expertise in dark steel.
Yes, I do. Yes, Megan does, which then translates seamlessly.
Yes, canon in all characters.
Yeah.
Lena's arm is not completely made of metal, but she still knows how to repair a prosthetic, as she has done for many years.
Don't know how I
Alright.
feel about this.
That was a wild ride.
To- Today was a very fun session.
Yeah,
A
that was
lot of
great.
fun.
I got snatched up by a dragon.
Yeah, you did.
Guys, we got to ride on the back of a dragon.
And it was adorable.
It was
The
so
dragon, I mean.
Yeah.
An
Ah.
eternal
So-
husband.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Quest the Soaring City. It was very fun. We're going to go through our sign-offs now. I've been Nat. I've been the guide today. I had a great time. Did not think this was where we'd end up, but you know what? I liked every step along the way. If you liked me, you can follow me on Twitter at CrimeNat, KRAMNAT, and come back every Monday because we do this weekly on Mondays, and it's pretty good most of the time. I'm not gonna say we can top this next week, but we're gonna try.
We always do.
Skeletal dragon next week. Got it. Done.
No.
Hmm.
Why?
That's not cute, Robert. Oh, speaking of Robert, your turn.
Hi, my name is Robert. If you hated me, you can follow me on the interwebs at Voices of Robert. How this works. Yeah, that I hope we get invited to the wedding is all I'm saying.
We better.
That'll be one hell of a wedding.
I am expecting a lovely calligraphy colored card as an invitation in the coming weeks. Go, Megan.
That's the letter that Alika was holding.
Yeah, right. Hi, I'm Megan. If you hated me, you can follow me at Voices of Robert. If you loved me, you could follow me at Megan Lynn FTW. You can find me here, obviously, with these amazing people on Mondays. You can also find me the last Tuesday of every month on my show, Unprepared. We're not doing one this month, but next month we'll be back on a date I don't know, but it's the last Tuesday in February, playing an amazing game about superheroes with Izza and our friend James. We'll be playing a lovely superhero game that I'm very excited about. And that's about the shake of it right now. I do write games. You can check any of them out at meganlynnftw.itch.io. I'm right now I have some games part of a bundle that's going to help buy affinity licenses for game designers who may not be able to afford them, so that they can level up their game design. So there's an amazing bundle of games right now, and all of the proceeds are going to help game designers get some licenses for some awesome software to make their games prettier and awesome. So yeah, you can check that out. It's really cool. And I will pass it over to Izza.
Hello, I am Izza, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube at Evil Clever Dog. I am a cosplayer and designer and artist. I did our new character art just like I did our old character art, and I will be posting like the full body individual art on Twitter soon. I'm also do cosplay and crafting YouTube videos, so go follow my channel and you can watch me make some cool things. I recently made a video about making the Stygian blade from Hades, for example, so like go check that out if you wanna. And I'm also part of the Asians Represent podcast. I'm part of their Critical Read Al-Qadim podcast, where we critically analyze and tear apart a super racist old D&D book that is every third Saturday of the month on the Asians Represent Twitch channel, and the most recent episode I think just went up on their YouTube, the one that we recorded most recently. So yeah, go check that out. And also on Wednesdays, me and Nat stream with our friend Finn on her Twitch channel playing Pokemon Soul Silver, which is a really fun, cute time. So come check that out too. Twitch.tv/FinnTheBin.
I thought I was forgetting something.
Yeah, I've got some other projects coming up soon, but can't really talk about them yet. One just got announced actually, but there's no dates for it yet. But me and Megan are going to be in an Aegon campaign together, which is very exciting. So yeah.
Yes, that just got announced like an hour ago.
Like while we were streaming.
Yeah. Iz and I
Yeah.
are going to be playing some Aegon together
It's going to be
for
so
a podcast,
good.
and it's going to be amazing.
Greek mythology babes. Yay. So yeah, that's all my stuff. So Nuno, you go.
Yes. Hi. Hello. Yeah, just follow me on the media at jnunotex, whatever that social media is. I mainly live on Twitter though, so that's your best bet. For now, this is my only project I can speak of, but very soonly, is that a word? Yeah, sure. I'll be doing something this Thursday that I probably will only announce Thursday itself. So just keep an eye out, follow me, and you'll see. That's it for me. Yeah, come back every Monday. Sam, take it away.
Hey everyone, I am Sam. You can find me on Twitter at @TheSamWisest. I am the SamWiseGameG here on Twitch, where I'm also going to be streaming some video games and stuff soon. Starting in February, I'm going to be doing that on Tuesdays and Saturdays, I think, so follow me here for that. Otherwise, you can see me right back here, where I am the accessibility director here at the Chromatic Chimera. I'll be back here on Wednesday with our 13th age game, Madame Curio's Bizarre Bazaar, alternating Wednesdays with our longtime game, Agora's Bells, which is nearly wrapping up. And if you like really just wild, like, character cameos and worlds being thrown together, make sure to keep your eyes peeled, because we've recently announced our upcoming Wednesday game, Woven Realm, here at Chromatic Chimera, which is going to kick off when Agora's Bells wraps very soon, and I'm going to be playing a ridiculous punchy cinnamon roll in that, so come and check that out. I'm super excited for some 13th age shenanigans. Otherwise, that's all I've got that I can talk about for promotions right now, but follow me on Twitter because I have some other things coming up. Yee! That's it for me. Is that all of us?
That's all of us.
I couldn't remember if you already did yours or not yet, Net.
Yeah. It's always that's always the mix up. It's like, did Nat go or not at the beginning?
I couldn't remember. So, well, thanks everybody. Make sure
Thank
to
you
check
so much,
out our
everyone.
sponsors too.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, we at the Chromatic Chimera have a bunch of sponsors. You can follow that link once I type the command correctly for our codes. But also, No Initiative, we are Quest affiliates. So if you want to help support us and try out this awesome system for yourself, you can enter code No Initiative, all in caps, for 10% off your purchase at adventure.game/store. I was wearing my pin earlier.
Do
It's
it.
on my flannel though. But
Do
it's
it,
so
do it, do
cute.
it.
If you go and get the card decks, you can get the best creature ever made for Fantasy RPG, the Torto Morto.
Oh, so cute. What a
It's so cute.
Think about
I
it.
have
Also known as the inspiration
I
for
have
the
the ability
session.
cards, which are also very...
That's my pin. It's so pretty.
And that stuff is just super pretty. My Invoker pin
It's
is
so pretty.
on the corkboard in my studio, but that is also very pretty.
Yes,
Really
my spy
is.
pin is on my
Pretty.
corkboard as well.
I have a skull and a
problem
book.
is I don't
That's so cool.
see. My problem is I don't move my pins from jacket to jacket. So like my quest guide pin is just on my peach jacket.
Oh, that's just where it lives now.
That's your fault now.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
moved everything.
I've got my spy pin, so I can look at it every day. For
So
my-
yeah,
Well-
check out Quest.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, Quest has a Kickstarter
Oh yes.
Yes.
launching next week with a treasure book and a character catalog and some adventures, and it looks super cool. And that's not just because a certain spy is going to be in the character catalog.
Yeah, Everett.
Yes.
Legendary spy
Amazing.
Everett.
So check that out. I know we'll definitely be tweeting about it as well. Oh, and follow us at No Initiative TV for
Follow us on Twitter.
all of our screaming about quest things. And
All of our.
If
art
you're not
that we
already-
retweeted.
If you're not already
Yes, if you're
following,
not-
what are you doing? I just want to know.
Not
It's okay. It's
following
not
the
too.
show.
It's
Not
not
following
too
us.
late.
You're missing out. You're
No,
missing
I just
out
mean
on
I want to know.
quality
I want to know what you're doing.
beats.
Please
Yeah,
at me.
it's true.
At me and let me know
Yeah,
what you're
on our
doing
memes.
because, you know.
All right.
Go check
Thank
out the
you.
quality memes we posted today.
Yes, the best memes.
Thank you for tuning in for our game. I hope you enjoyed it deeply. Thank you so much for coming and sharing it with us. We appreciate you so much. I will hopefully see you next week.
Woo.
Oh,